In 1922, a gruesome murder shocked the quiet countryside of Germany. At a remote farmstead called Hinterkaifeck, just north of Munich, 6 people from one family were brutally slaughtered inside their home. But what truly horrified investigators wasn't just the murders. It was that the killer stayed on the property for days afterward, living among the dead. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of true crime, real mysteries, and disturbing unsolved cases, you're in the right place. Today, I'll tell you about one of the most horrifying and bizarre murder cases in European history. A real, verified, and brutal crime that has remained unsolved for over 100 years. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a new upload. Warning, this video contains disturbing content. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The crime details: the victims were the father, Andreas Gruber, the mother, Kazilia, their widowed daughter, Victoria, her young daughter, Kazilia, 7 years old, her infant son, Josef, and the new maid, Maria Baumgartner, who had just arrived the day before. 4 of the victims were lured one by one into the barn and killed with a mattock or similar blunt object. Then the killer entered the house and murdered the baby and the maid in their rooms. But the most chilling part: the killer remained at the farm for several days. Neighbors saw smoke rising from the chimney, animals were fed, meals were eaten from the kitchen, and the bodies were carefully covered with straw and blankets, as if the killer felt oddly familiar with the victims. Investigation and theories. One popular theory claimed the father Andreas had an incestuous relationship with his daughter Victoria, and someone close to them wanted revenge. Police interviewed dozens of suspects over the years. The case was reopened multiple times across the 20th and 21st centuries, but no fingerprints, no confessions, no physical evidence, no justice. Some investigators believed the killer was living secretly in the attic or basement before the murders, watching the family for days or weeks. In 2007, a modern review of the case was conducted, but the files were officially closed without a solution. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of Europe's most disturbing cold cases. 6 lives were taken in the most brutal way imaginable, and yet the killer's identity remains unknown. If you found this story shocking or fascinating, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments. Do you think the killer was part of the family? Or was it a stranger secretly living among them?